Hello, hi, it's Liz here, and today I'm up for doing another page in this altered book, Secret Garden, and we did this one, which was actually turned out very bright. I hadn't realised the yellow would dry in so bright, but I got lots of lovely comments about it, about saying how you liked it and the yellow was nice. So I'm super happy that it was well received, because I was a little bit worried and it's taken me a little bit longer than I had hoped to start this book. But anyway, it started now that it started. We'll why right in with it, get on with it. And I wanted to jump over a few pages and do a page with these two illustrations on. That first page didn't have any of the book's illustrations, so I want to start this page today. So we'll just clip that open because it's a little bit bouncy because I've glued pages together. And again, I thought I would quite like to leave quite a lot of the book so that you could see it. I have a few bits and bobs prepared already. So I fussy cut some gardeny things from, it's a Stamperia pad. I think it's maybe called In the Garden or Garden or something like that. And I've already had a play around, so I'm quite pleased with actually how they look there. I have this set of paper dolls, a gathering of vintage portraits to use in collage or mixed media. So it's a Tim Holtz, and it just arrived the other day, which is why I still have the wrapper. And I have chosen this little fella to sit on that plant pot, and this young lady to be standing over here somewhere. And I just thought it was pretty cool to pick up the girl and the boy in the illustration and just bring them to life a little bit by adding these characters. And I thought that was pretty cool. So the last time I showed you, I had been gathering some sayings. So we used Where Flowers Bloom, So Does Hope the last time. So this time I'm going to be using, if you look the right way, you can see the whole world is a garden. And I thought that was quite nice. So I've already stamped out using this little alpha stamp set and some ink. I just stamped it on the spare pieces of paper that were pulled out from the book, and there's quite big space on the margins, so that's where I stamped my words, and the words are just stamped here on little bits separately. So I'm just going to place them where the space is round the illustrations. So that's what I'm going to do. I've got all them stamped out, and I'm just going to put that saying somewhere in the middle there around the illustrations. But before we do that, I think I want to show you what my plan is for the background a little bit more. I've got these rub-ons. They are 49 in Market, Vintage Artistry Blush and Sage rub-on transfers, and you get doilies and leaves and pink doilies and some words and some snippets of pages and some florals. So you get quite a lot, six individual sheets. This I felt was maybe too pink for the kind of muted colours I wanted to go for in this one. So I've picked out the green, I've picked out the green leaves and the doily with the splashes and whatnot, and I'm just going to rub these on in the very background, then put this on the top and see how that goes. I know these are modern rub-ons, more than the rub-ons we used to get years ago. I've already tried a little dotty one on the paper and it takes fine. So yeah, so I think we'll just move our people to the side, and I'm not sure if I want to put the words down first so that they're into the page before I put the leaves. I think that I do. I think I want to put my words. So it's, if you look and I don't want to cover up there. Just move it up a little bit. Nothing needs to be straight. I quite like it. And we'll get the way in there. We'll just place them for now before we glue them down. You can see the whole world maybe something like that. Yeah, round about the illustrations, and that means we can put our rub-ons, and if the rub-on goes over, that's fine. Maybe it'll go over a wee edge of the words. Right, let's just get these stuck down. So, oh, the weather here's been lovely. We went to the beach again, to the coast. Now this is where my fingers are going to get so sticky. And we were at a barbecue. We were at a barbecue the week before at my sister-in-law's, which was lovely. But we were at a friend's garden for another barbecue. Well, they're calling it a barbecue, but it was a cheats barbecue. They didn't actually have a barbecue. They cooked everything in the oven, but it was lovely. You sort of miss the barbecue-y taste, but in the same hand, at least you're guaranteed of getting nicely cooked chicken and whatever else. And they had bought a tray of wraps. They did it the lazy way, but it was really nice though. It's from the local delicatessen. They had bought a made-up tray of wraps, which was lovely. Tuna and salad and everything, and the wraps. And they had just done up their garden, so I think they were quite liking showing it all off. So there was lots of nice tubs of flowers and a beautiful big shady umbrella. You know, the proper kind that you get overseas on holiday that maybe a restaurant would have. It just goes up in a big arc and it's just a huge big umbrella. Oh wow. So they've spent a little bit of money and they had fairy lights all round. Oh, it was lovely. And they've got a cockapoo mocha. So we kept Millie on our lead because Mocha's just small compared to Millie. And of course, Millie would be able to catch Mocha. Now, obviously, she wouldn't do anything. She's a big, kind-hearted soul. But I wouldn't want them to run too fast and bang into things, because once a greyhound gets up to speed, they just go for it. And I thought, oh, I don't want any accidents, anything toppled over, or I think that looks quite cool already. Yeah. Right, let's get these rub-ons. Let's try. Oh, I'm quite excited by this. I wonder if we should put a doily down first so that that's the background and it'll just peek through. Now, I wonder if you take, I think I'll cut them out, because if I recall from the old ones, sometimes if you just caught rubbing another one of the rub-ons, it would rub on and you would have something that you didn't want. Now, I wonder if up there. Right, and you get this. It used to be a wooden lolly stick you would get. This is fancy now. Plastic one. Now, you just peel a little bit off. No. Just to see if it's caught. Yeah. This bit here. And this bit. There we are. So that's clear. So it's taken it. It's taken all of it. And that just looks, and it's good because you can see through to the words. So that means if I go over some of these words, it won't, I'll still be able to see them. So I think we'll do this big one on the other side. Not much room in between that little heart. Right, and then the backing off. Now, we're going to have this and this a little bit, and this on this side. So maybe we want it maybe in the middle there. And it was lovely catching up with friends. So there was 6 of us and the 2 dogs. And the wee cockapoo Mocha is funny because the next door neighbours have a cat called Daisy. And poor little dog gets wound up every time the cat walks along the fence and looks down, and the cat knows fine that the dog can't get to it. And then, so what they do now is even when the cat's not there, say, Mocha, Mocha, where's Daisy, where's Daisy? Oh, and Mocha just runs up and down the fence looking for the cat. These rub-ons are really good, aren't they? I'm liking these. Maybe we need just another one just to... Now we're going to put this on this side like that, but if we took that right to the edge, or will we have it down there? I think we'll have it down there. Now I wonder if rub-ons rub on top of each other. Do you think that they do? Because I'm not sure that they do. I think they probably do. Why wouldn't they? Okay. Just this little corner bit, I think, because the book is moving. That's us. Yeah. Good. Right, now let's think about where we want the leaves, because I want to layer them up in the background. So I think we'll have, there's a great big one here. Will we have that coming down there? I think we will. Right, let's get this one cut out. I don't want to cut out that string. I wonder if we should just keep those little beads. Oh, let's go for it. It'll add something. That's maybe too many there. Keep those ones. Yeah, go for that. So where else have we been? I think I told you about when we were in Glasgow, we saw the movie sets getting set up for Indiana Jones. So we filmed that, a big parade. We didn't see the filming of the parade, but we seen them setting up all the... And then today, or yesterday, they started filming Batman. And so I saw a picture in the news of it's not the Batmobile, it's the motorbike. I don't know if it was the stuntman that was on it or the actual Batman. I don't know. These aren't sticking on the other rub-on. Let's give them another coax them. It's quite good that that's clear and you can see the bits that haven't taken. And you can sort of feel it as you're going along, that it actually resists a wee bit. If you haven't, here's my cloth here, if you haven't rubbed it enough. But they're really good because you can't even see any, I was going to say you can't see any join, but no. Right, how does he look there? Oh yes, that just makes a difference, doesn't it? Yeah. So let's see some leaves on this side. How are they going to look if I put, yeah, they look okay over the leaves. Where would we need leaves here? What have we got? I'm wondering a dark one. I'll try this one. Try this one. I think I'll be buying more of these. These are very cool. Right. Let's see how. And it's good that you can just sit it on and see how it's going to be. I think coming from behind her. Down from here. Oh, I quite like down from there because then it brings the words in a little bit. I think we'll put it just exactly there. Right guys, you just get out of the way just now. So this is what I'm going to do in this book. I'm just going to decide randomly which pages to do, whatever the notion takes me. I have looked in my bird book and I have two nice robins that might go on the next page just to give a nod to the robin in the story. Yes, that's good. So there's that. How many times am I going to place these on? And this, and I think I might just put that just in front of that, and that brings her into and then this, he's sitting on a plant pot. Right, I think we'll get them glued down and then we'll just see how that looks after that. So I've got my old magazine here. Just put glue on there. So yes, so it's sort of turning into a, now I will put I was going to say it's turning into more a mixed media journal, but there will be junky things in it. I think the next page, I'll get some, maybe a pocket, maybe something interactive or an envelope or something that's just going to, and I'm not going to glue that bit with the berries on it. I'm going to put that in front of her and then we'll glue it, and it just brings that in. I think we'll put it about there. And then we'll get her down. Who would have thought that old pictures of people would be a thing? I've got my own wee stash of unknowns. I've got a box of old black and white photographs, and I have no idea who they are. They've been handed down through the family. And when my mum passed away, I got the box of photographs, and I don't have any aunties or uncles left or anyone who would know who they are. And sadly, by the time I knew the box existed, my mum had dementia and she just didn't know who they were. She would have known at some point, but it was too late to put names to the people. So, and I don't have anyone to leave the box to. I don't have any children, and my brother's in New Zealand, and he's already looked through the last time he was here. He's already taken any family photographs that he wants. So I now have a box of old black and white photographs that I can use in my journals, because other than that, they'll just get thrown out one day. Now, do we think that's enough? Compared to this, where's the yellow page? Well, you know, it's just got die cuts and there's still quite a lot of writing. I think it just looks busier because of the yellow paint. And now that I've been away from it and come back, I think it's enough. I think it is enough. If you look the right way, you can see the whole world as a garden. I wonder if we do want just a little bit of paint just round the edges, just to bring that together. I think I will. I think I'll just bring the water in. This is a last minute addition. Let me get there we are. I think there's a nice soft sagey green in here. Yeah, I think that'll do the trick. So let's see. Just want it quite watery. Nope, I keep putting it in the wrong colour there. Doesn't matter. Right. Oh yes, that's nice and pale, and it just does bring that from the rub-ons. Just takes the edge off the white, or well, the cream round. Oops. I've I've now got cream on that, green on paint on that page, that's okay. Not too much, I don't think. Just take off the, and just bring that in. Now I wonder if we should go around the, just maybe at the top a little bit. That is making a difference, right? So we'll just do a little bit on the top of this page. And let it run down a little bit. Yes, I think that's just bringing it together a little bit and just giving that something to stand on. Okay, I think so. That's Prima Vintage Pastels, and can you see nice and close up how just a bit of green round the edge, the paint just is making a little difference, I think. Yeah, and I do like that there's the illustrations there in the background. So yeah, maybe next time on one of the plain ones we'll put a pocket. That might be an idea. Do something with that page. I think there's a couple of pages that don't have illustrations. Yep, this one. So anyway, that's me. I enjoyed that today. I loved using those rub-ons. So yeah, if you've enjoyed the video, a thumbs up would be great. And take care. Bye for now.